Underground. 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 Underground.
Greetings, surface dwellers. My name is Michael, and these are my chthonic musings. Today's video is going to be a short one as part of RPG A Day 2025. RPG A Day 2025, you say? Why, yes. For each day in August, I will be making a short video talking in a positive way about tabletop role-playing games. I will start off with a short reflection on patrons. Patron, you say? No. Patrons. Like playing in a game like James Bond, 007, as a member of the British Secret Intelligence Service, perhaps even licensed to kill. Or the similarly themed Top Secret, where you can be a member of the Assassination Department, or Bureau, I think it was called, Confiscation Bureau, or the Investigation Bureau. Or you could be, part of the Federation of Planets, playing in the Star Trek, the role-playing game, and being sent on missions across the universe. And I will say that, in many ways, patrons are best served when it's built into the game, or at least the campaign setting that's being presented. So the game master presents the game and says, okay, this is going to be, baked into the cake. You're all working for a particular organization or person. In fact, the D&D supplement for 5th edition, Tasha's Cauldron of Everything, actually had a fairly decent section in it about patrons. Now, of course, they're looking from a D&D perspective and a fantasy perspective, but it did have a pretty good a coverage of the what they called group patrons, and it covered having your player character party be part of an academy, or serving an ancient being, or an aristocrat, criminal syndicate, a guild, some military force, a religious order, or even perhaps the sovereign. And any of those could be, entertaining campaigns to be a player in, if you, signed up for that idea and went in with it. And so I will say here at this point, that's, I think, the key to patrons, is that it has to be all in. I dislike situations where you have a party and just individual members. I do not like warlocks. I got to be honest with you. The whole concept of, you're part of the player character group, and you're trying to tie everybody together, and then this player has an allegiance to some other netherworldly figure. It's either going to be just swept under the rug and not treated seriously, or else it's going to be disruptive. I can't see how it can turn out one way or the other. And to a limited degree, some of the other like religious characters, like paladins and clerics, have a similar type of problem. You're part. You got one foot in the door with this group of player characters of all different types. In a standard like mixed party, and then you also have an allegiance to this religion, and it's either going to be, treated very shallowly, or it's going to be, something that puts a strain on the party cohesiveness. That's my opinion, anyhow. But you could, if everybody in the party is aligned with that, everyone is aligned, to serve this religious order, then that's fine. Then you're back to, a cohesive direction. And I guess similarly, you could have a party of all warlocks, and that could work, I guess. And you certainly can have a party of all thieves, like the game Thieves Guild did, or even you could decide that you'd like to be a third-rate scoundrel in a band of knaves, perhaps even under the patronage of a company of scapegallows in Brancalonia. Brancalonia, you say? Yes, the 5e spaghetti fantasy setting by Acheron Games. It has enough rich setting options and family-sized portions of setting rules that it functionally ceases to be 5th edition D&D and becomes its own game. Here, I'll give you a little sample. Try it. You'll like it. In search of quatrains. Life in the kingdom is tough and dangerous. Peasants eke their way through life, what with toiling in the fields, tax collectors knocking at their doors, and the slapping they get from bandits, brigands, and grab-ups of all kinds. Some of them leave to go to war, travel, engage in overseas expeditions, and all sorts of unfortunate endeavors, never to return. Others are forced to live on the street, dressed in rags and begging for alms from friars, knights, and notables who pass them by with their nose in the air. But not you. You are of another kind. You are licensed idlers, certified scoundrels, professional slackers. If a job jumped at you, you'd make a saving throw and smoothly run past it. After accumulating a few minor misdeeds and a bounty that is quite honestly ridiculous, you find yourself wandering around the square of Fritole, a remote village somewhere on the border between Torrigiana, Alagia, and Quinotaria, waiting for the next opportunity to make ends meet. Right then, Rouger of Punchrabbit, an inveterate swindler whose fame precedes him, approaches you and offers you a job. "I've been watching you for some time, fellas," he announces with a tone of admiration as fake as a 3 florin coin. "And I think you really have what it takes to be a brother. I have some easy-peasy job for you. If you want to help me with this, not only will you fill your purse with silver, but I promise you a place of honor in my company." Although the villain is definitely sketchy, this seems like the opportunity you've been waiting for. And so, as always, may your successes be many and your failures be memorable.